You won't believe this, but it looks like Samsung has just pulled the One UI 7 update for the Galaxy S24 and S24 Plus from its servers. Yes, the highly anticipated Android 15-based firmware, which users have been waiting for months, is suddenly missing for those two models in Europe and Korea. And the really strange part, the update is still available for the Galaxy S24 Ultra in the same regions. Now it's no secret that Samsung took its sweet time testing One UI 7, with so much extra time dedicated to polishing the software. One would assume things would go smoothly, but clearly something's gone wrong. Why else would the company suddenly yank the update from its servers? Interestingly, this isn't happening in the US. The Galaxy S24 and S24 Plus firmware is still up and available there. That's where things start to get more suspicious, and it brings us to the Exynos 2400 chip. You see, the Galaxy S24 and S24 Plus models in Korea and Europe are powered by Samsung's own Exynos 2400 processor. But in the US, Canada, China, and Japan, these same phones use a Snapdragon chip. And as you might know, the Galaxy S24 Ultra comes with this Snapdragon chip. Worldwide, no Exynos at all. So could the problem be tied to the Exynos version of the phones? It's a very real possibility. There's not enough information yet to confirm anything, but signs do point in that direction. If there was a general bug affecting One UI 7, you'd expect it to hit all three S24 models, right? But the Ultra version is just fine and still has its firmware live. That alone tells us the issue might be isolated to the S24 and S24, plus likely the Exynos variants. To add to the mystery, Samsung hasn't said a word about this sudden disappearance. No explanation, no warning, nothing. As of now, we'll probably have to wait until Monday, April 14, before we get any official clarification. But you can bet we're keeping a close eye on the situation, and as soon as we learn anything new, we'll let you know. Now, while all of this is happening, a new leak might have just given us the full One UI 7 rollout timeline, at least for Germany, and it's a long one. According to a tip from Terran Vats on X, Samsung's internal schedule has been leaked, showing when Android 15-based One UI 7.0 will roll out for each eligible device in Germany. And guess what? The rollout is expected to continue all the way through July 2025. That's right, more than a year after Android 15 was announced by Google. It turns out Samsung is planning to update its newer and more expensive devices first. That means flagship phones and foldables, like the S24 series, Z Fold 6, and Z Flip 6 are getting the update first, followed by older models and mid-range phones in the coming months. Let's break it down. In April 2025, the update is rolling out to Galaxy S24 Ultra, S24 Plus, S24, Galaxy Z Fold 6, and Z Flip 6. In May, it expands to last year's flagships and foldables. Galaxy S23 series, S22 series, and even the S21 lineup. Galaxy 7 rollout for April. But now, with the update pulled for some devices and a staggered timeline that stretches to July 2025, it's bound to frustrate a lot of customers, especially those with mid-range or older flagship phones. It also raises the question, is Samsung spreading itself too thin? Between testing multiple Android versions, handling Exynos to the Snapdragon variants, and launching new devices every few months, things are clearly not as smooth behind the scenes as Samsung would like us to believe. So, while One UI 7 was supposed to be the big spring update that brought new life to Galaxy phones, it's now caught in a whirlwind of delays, technical hiccups, and growing frustration. All eyes are now on Samsung. Will they address the missing updates? Will they fix the Exynos issues? Or will One UI 8 steal the spotlight before One UI 7 even finishes its job? Stay tuned, because this story is far from over.